Hey guys!
Hello!
Okay, so hindi tayo maglalaro ngayon. Ang gagawin natin ay manonood tayo ng State of Play ng PlayStation. Mainit-init pa to, no? Kalalabas lang. Ang pinaka main focus yata nito ay yung part 2 ng Last of Us. So hindi ko na patatagalin yung intro dahil mahaba-haba itong panonoorin namin. Mga 23 mahigit. Okay, so simulan na natin.
Last of Us, last na ba yan?
Part 2 na nga, hindi pa last yun dati. Okay, game. Tagal bumukas ng PlayStation.
PlayStation ba yun?
Oh, yung ilaw na yun.
Oh. Oh.
Na-amaze ka na naman.
I know you wish
State
things
of
were
Play
different.
na yun. Ano State of Play? Yun yung dati. Diba? Ayun yung ngayon.
Hindi, dati pa rin.
Dati pa
I
rin
wish
yan.
things were different.
Ayan,
Ano
ayan.
yun?
Ellie! But they ain't.
Kamukha ni Jamie Lannister siya. Siguro. No? Please stop! Naughty Dog.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
To do this smart, we'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get to get away with this?
How'd you find us?
You can't stop this.
I want what you want. But not at any cost.
New characters, yan.
Ewan.
I really hope you make it.
Yan, new character. Tandaan na ni ano, no?
Oo, ni Jamie.
I have to finish it.
There's a cost.
Bakit di mo takbo? Hindi ko dati.
Intense yun ah.
We could have killed you. Maybe you should have.
Sino yun?
Sino?
I'm Neil Druckmann, Vice President of Naughty Dog and the Director of The Last of Us Part 2. We're just a few weeks away from launch on June 19th, when the game will finally be in your hands. The wait has been long, and we're extremely grateful for your patience, especially now in the midst of these unprecedented and challenging times. We hope you're all taking care of yourselves and that you, your friends, and your loved ones are doing well. Because of these extraordinary circumstances, we can't be together in this final stretch and share the experience like we usually would. So today we're trying something different.
Okay.
Something we've never done before.
Sabi ko, ano State of Play? Ayan yung
Over the
ano,
next 20 minutes or so,
opening
we're
scene,
going to
diba?
give you an in-depth look into what awaits you in The Last of Us Part 2, including new details about the gameplay experience and
Grabe,
story.
likod niyo.
Oo.
And to cap it all off, we'll be showing a never-before-seen, lengthy gameplay sequence.
Oh, okay.
You'll definitely
Ayan,
want to
diba
stick
yung
around
nandun
for
sa
that.
ano,
Dati, ang tagal na yun.
parang teaser nila.
I don't know what happened. I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away.
Fireflies, I think.
They were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her.
The Last of Us Part 2 picks up Ellie and Joel's story several years after the events of the first game. Ellie and Joel have settled in Jackson, Wyoming, amongst a thriving community of survivors. With the threats of the world kept outside the town's walls, Jackson has been able to find relative peace and even stability. Ellie is now 19, lives on her own,
okay.
and has been able to forge lasting relationships within the community.
Scale of 1 to 10. How would you rate
Our kiss from last night.
However, this peace is short-lived. Jackson and Ellie suffer a violent and traumatizing event. Ellie sets off back into the treacherous outside world in search of retribution and justice. Her journey will take her to new parts of the country previously unexplored in The Last of Us. The story spans multiple seasons and climates, from the snow-capped mountains of Jackson to the lush Pacific Northwest. Each introduces a wide range of exterior and interior environments for you to navigate and explore, rendered in meticulous detail and unprecedented scale with the latest iteration of the Naughty Dog engine.
Video game pa ba to?
Our goal was to make these environments not only beautiful, but feel as grounded and authentic to the cities they're based on as possible. Much of the story unfolds in what remains of Seattle, a massive former quarantine zone. Its locales are incredibly diverse, spanning a dense city center with a skyline of towering high-rises to the beautiful suburbs and stormy waterfronts that surround it. The city exhibits drastic shifts in architecture, elevation, and weather. And with Part 2, we've introduced new traversal mechanics that afford greater exploration and ways to navigate threats.
Paano?
Ellie is not only able to climb and jump over gaps, but she can use ropes to scale vertical terrain or swing over obstacles, allowing you to discover new areas, resources, and side narratives. These more open environments also create new strategic considerations in combat, whether it's to get the jump on enemies or bypass them entirely. The Last of Us Part 2 features some of the largest environments we've ever created. Horseback riding will allow Ellie to quickly cover some of these expansive terrains. Some streets are so flooded that a boat is required to navigate them. However, the world of The Last of Us is as lush and inviting as it is deadly. As Ellie uncovers the path to finding those who have wronged her, she must face the many threats of this unknown city. In the wake of the pandemic and the fall of the quarantine zone, Seattle has become a war zone, where two warring factions find themselves in an ongoing conflict for territory and resources. One of these groups is the Washington Liberation Front, otherwise known as the WLF. The WLF are a militia group that began as resistance to the military occupation of Seattle, and eventually wrestled control of the city from them. They are highly trained, organized, and well-equipped with weapons they stole from the army. They occupy much of the city, imprisoning or killing trespassers on sight.
Hey, we got another trespasser, a girl. Did you see her?
On the other side of this bloody conflict is a group of religious zealots called the Seraphites, or Scars, defined by the self-inflicted deep cuts that they bear across their faces.
Yun ba yun?
Like the WLF, they're deeply tribalistic and territorial. They're known for being stealthy, using overgrowth as cover, and they use more silent weapons like bows and arrows.
Ow.
Clip her wings.
But beyond this conflict among survivors, the threat that originally brought the world to its knees is very much present. Every human is in danger of falling victim to the infected. They are the recently infected runners, who are more numerous and aggressive in this game. The blind but extremely deadly clickers, and the stalkers, who sneak and hide until they're ready to attack, surprising their victims with extreme agility and brutal violence. The Last of Us Part 2 introduces new stages of infected, such as the Shamblers. Large, heavily armored enemies that are covered in pustule. Upon getting close to you, they expel a corrosive spore cloud that burns its victims. But our most terrifying and lethal new forms of infected will have to wait until you play the game for yourselves. Overcoming these threats will require careful consideration of how you approach every combat encounter and how you leverage Ellie's unique skills, equipment, and the environment to your advantage. The WLF patrol the streets of Seattle with guard dogs, which are capable of detecting and following you even while in cover.
You think this guy's connected to the
They can pick up your scent and alert their handlers to your presence. Listen mode will reveal your scent trail, so keep moving and cause distractions to avoid detection.
They could be hiding anywhere.
25 years after the pandemic began, the world is completely overgrown.
Pag ganun
Use
siya,
tall
ganun
grass
eh,
to
no?
hide from enemies and go prone to stay out of sight. However, this form of analog stealth means you're never fully hidden. If enemies get close enough, they can discover you, even in grass.
Ah, okay.
When Ellie is overwhelmed, running away is a viable option. You can also break glass or crawl through tight spaces to find new paths or areas to evade or take on your enemies. In any given combat situation, you can flee an encounter and re-establish stealth to regain the advantage. If you absolutely have to fight your way out, there are a variety of tools at your disposal. Ellie's more agile than most of her enemies. She can sprint and quickly dodge incoming attacks. Learning how opponents attack with different weapons and mastering the timing of your dodges will prevent you from taking damage and create opportunities to counterattack. You can use throwable items or well-placed shots to stun enemies before dealing a killing blow. Or using them as a shield to protect yourself or buy some time to figure out your next move.
Uy, siya lang. Siya lang.
You know?
Yeah.
Ellie isn't always alone on her journey. Allies will take part in helping you navigate the environments, spot enemies, and meaningfully help you in combat encounters.
Ah, tayo.
Parang kasi ng brute.
Between the
Diyan ako
human
kinakabahan
survivors and the roaming
Pag yan
infected,
yung kalaban.
there will be times where
Hindi sa mga
multiple
tao.
threats are
Hindi sa tao
present, creating new strategic considerations and opportunities. You can choose whether to attack these opponents separately and directly, or find ways to pit them against each other. Flee as they fight, or wait until their numbers have thinned out and engage with whomever's left. Our goal is to create unparalleled attention, coupled with deep systems that give you greater control and influence over your journey. As you play, you'll be able to invest in a broad collection of crafting items, weapon, and player upgrades through training manuals scattered throughout the environment and scavenging for ingredients. These skills and upgrade manuals cater to a variety of playstyles, and the choices you make will create your own distinct experience. We also wanted to extend that agency and personalization to your weapons through our new workbench
Pati yung mga
system.
gas-gas sa baril na agent.
Scavenge for
Yeah.
parts to modify
Details,
and improve your weapon's
eh.
performance and attributes, all of which are visualized and become part of your character.
Eli, nakapagpatato ka na. No?
May time ka pa.
May
Patat
time na
pa.
siya magpagtato.
Survival will also require using the parts and ingredients that you'll find in the environment, which can be crafted into a wide range of defensive and offensive items, like proximity mines, explosive arrows, pistol suppressors, and more.
Yan yung gusto ko matutunan na sa mga coffee. Wala akong pakialam dyan. Score. Yung mga items. Ang gagawin ko lang dyan, collectibles eh. Collect them all lang. Pero yun lang kung gagawin yun.
Wow, sumasabog.
All of these gameplay systems are meant to immerse you in the world and make you feel in lockstep with Ellie's emotional journey.
Dun, 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 dun.
As we've said before,
Yung gusto
this is
sa
Naughty Dog's
akin.
largest, most ambitious game. It may seem like we covered a lot, but we've only scratched the surface of what it's like to play The Last of Us Part 2. We can't wait for you to experience it all for yourself on June 19th. Until then, here's an extended sequence of never-before-seen gameplay.
Eto na.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Never seen before.
Enjoy. Anong part kaya to? Basta nakaalis na siya. Dati rin di ba may swimming doon?
Meron din yata.
Meron.
Pero mababaw lang.
Oo. Tama ba? Hindi ko na maalala.
Did you find her yet?
Escape while no one was looking. We're searching the area, just in case she's still around.
Hindi ko
Isaac's
malaman.
not happy about it.
No shit.
Escape. What the fuck are they talking about?
Ilalim.
Andiyan ka na.
Diyan na siya sa loob. Oop. Hindi rin ako humihinga. Or sa ilan, humihinga. Ano yan sila?
Tao naman yata eh.
Tao ba yan? Hindi ba yan?
Clickers.
Hindi ko kaya rin.
Hindi, tao yan, tao.
Diba? May nakaupo, chill lang.
Hindi mo narinig?
Hindi narinig. Ah, naka-earphones. Yan ang
Okay.
mga ano
Don't make
eh.
a fucking sound. Hands up.
Parang yung mga tatawid na naka-earphone.
Nag-PPS Vita siya, oh.
Oo.
Where is she?
Plus promotion. Di ba?
We're in the hospital. They're clearing
Hindi mo
out
dapat
the floors.
Nintendo Switch.
She's somewhere.
Ay, naku. Diyos ko.
Stop.
Hangga?
Kahit may pagtupi niya ng ano.
May gano'n. May pag gano'n siya.
Hindi ito pambata, sigurado.
Hindi.
Eh?
Hello.
Grabe to.
Hindi talaga. Kailangan talaga, ano lang. Hindi niya kinuha yung mga iba?
Eh ano eh, para maangas yung gameplay.
Word is we're almost wrapped up.
Good. I got my girl waiting.
Hindi siya napansin doon? Sabagay, baka malabo sa labas.
Upstairs.
Hey, we get the job done.
I bet you do.
Sinundan niya agad. Kung ako, tinignan ko muna yung nasa likod ko. Baka
I'm
ano
telling
meron
you.
doon.
Data soldier. It makes these shifts so much easier.
Sure.
Bubuo na naman siya ng kung ano hindi mo.
Silencer ata.
Sounds like scars are getting closer.
Buti na lang matataas yung damo, no?
It's our guys
Oh.
executing us.
Sila na siya para makapagtaguhan ko.
Did you hear about we're all being called up to the fob?
Oh,
May silencer eh.
galing.
Isaac wants us to retake all of downtown.
I heard we might take the fight to them.
Hindi ako sanay mo lang sa
No
title
way.
ay niya.
Not after what went down
Di ba
last time.
usually may nakalagay sa ilalim?
Even Isaac
Meron
was
yan.
mad.
Pero
Siya
mas
talaga.
para maging medyo cinematic lang yata yung dating. Tinanggal nila lahat. Pati yung mga ano eh. Yung mga abubot sa gilid-gilid.
Yung silencer niya parang pet battle lang. Oh! Hindi, ano nangyari sa'yo? Oh? Oh, ako, nakita siya. Buti na una nga.
Ang galing naman nun. Parang alam na nung naglalaro kung ano yung mangyayari.
Actually, wala. Ano lang yung first time niya lalaro.
Ang galing niya eh.
Ang galing niya. Alam niyo na doon siya pupunta sa ganun.
Ganyan na ganyan din ang laro ko. Ganyan kaswabe.
Oo, one take lang.
Ano lang, talagang
Alam mo,
planado ko
aakyat,
lahat.
oo.
Yan o, alam ko agad dyan kung anong gagamitin ko. Yan o, tapos tatakbo dyan. Basic na yan.
Superhero landing. Ang dami niyang gamit no, sa likod.
Ay, buti nga kita eh.
Kaya lang pag sa totoong buhay kung maglalakad kang ganyan, sabit-sabit na yan. Ay, hindi ko taga... Ganun pa kung...
Mas madali pahiga yata. Kasi kung patayo, tataasan niya pa yung kamay niya. Grabe. Sa pool niya agad. Siguro ang mga 7 hanggang 10 tira yun. Bago ko matamaan yun.
Nahulit ka na.
Parang pakwan, no?
Yung tulog. Swap, what?
Saw movement. I'll go check it out. I got you covered. Holy shit! Shit! Look out! Move! Over here! Drop her now, crook! Asshole! I found her!
Oh, hindi ka na baril dun? Paano?
Hinintay.
Nagsalta pa ng agad.
Hinintay siya eh.
Saan ka tinapay? Ay!
Ah, di siya makalabas.
Oy! Ano may tama?
Triangle, triangle.
Triangle.
Buti na lang bukas yun, no? Nung lalabas siya.
Damn it! Find another way off!
May flashlight siya eh.
Automatic. Liwanag, ah.
Oh, dito. Hindi yung parang mga pangminero. Yeah.
Energizer ba gamit niya dyan? Ano ba yan? Lakas eh.
Nakatakot, parang may dudungaw bigla dun.
That you, Nora?
Buti malawak yung ano. Kasya 2 tao magkatabi nga eh.
Stupid. You're gonna tell us where she went.
Pag ganun ka.
When Isaac talks to us about this,
I'm getting tired of this.
Nora. Nora!
Buwa.
I'm not
Nora.
going down for her, man.
May Nora ba dati? Hindi ko masyado maalala. Buti na lang hindi kailangan ng ingay.
Oo. Ay, hindi yun nalalaglag. Hindi ganun pala yun.
How convenient. Kunin mo yun, no?
Ayun ako, kaya kunin ko yan lahat. Looting pala. Kunin ko yan. Hindi ka nakuha.
Don't scream. Put that shit down.
Pero parang totoong mukha yung ano. No?
You remember me?
Sino to?
You remember me?
Sino siya?
Malala.
So, kailangan lahat na laro inuumpisa ulit.
$6.19 coordinates na lang.
Wow! Kung silok nga. Yay! Masang silok.
Okay, grabe. Okay, so hopefully excited na rin kayo dahil excited na rin kaming dalawa.
Ilang araw na lang eh.
less than 3 week, no? Hopefully malaro agad namin dito sa channel dahil parang pasimula pa lang kami nung Final Fantasy 7. Kasi simula pa lang halos.
Ang galing yung ginawa nila dito, hindi nila ni-reveal Nag-iwan sila ng yung sa yung kalaban.
Yung kalaban na bago. So puputulin na namin dyan yung video. Sana na-enjoy nyo. Kung gusto nyo mapanood yung video mismo, yung wala yung mga mukha namin, search nyo lang sa PlayStation.
Pero masaya kaya pag nandiyan.
Kaya kung hindi pa kayo nakasubscribe, please subscribe.
Kasi pag gano'n, di ba? Alam mo, hindi mo dapat dito.
Guys, thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.